Donald Trump is heading for a second term in the Oval Office, but what does that mean for the legal challenges against him? According to former federal prosecutor Neama Rahmani, you probably shouldn't expect much. Despite going through 6 bankruptcies and 2 impeachments, being found liable for sexual assault, and getting convicted of all 34 charges in a criminal felony case, former President Donald Trump is now President-elect Trump once again. He's poised to re-enter the White House on January 20th, 2025. It isn't as if scandal has lost its ability to derail a campaign, as other Republicans in major races were brought low in part by misbehavior and chicanery. What's striking about Trump is not just how his scandals and legal woes have done nothing to prevent his political comeback, but that he managed to do so while sentencing and investigations are still ongoing. That includes probes into his efforts to subvert the 2020 election. Trump's re-election will undoubtedly impact those efforts by Special Counsel Jack Smith and the state of Georgia. Neama Rahmani, president of West Coast Trial Lawyers, told Grunge that Trump's legal woes are likely to vanish altogether. He said simply, "It's well established that a sitting president can't be prosecuted." As of November 2024, Smith is appealing his case to the 11th Circuit, but a Trump Department of Justice can simply abandon the appeal. Rahmani elaborated, if for some reason Jack Smith refuses to dismiss the cases, Trump can direct his attorney general to fire Smith.
You're fired. Get out of here.
The American presidency is one of the most powerful positions in the world, but despite what Donald Trump has sometimes claimed, there are clear limits to the office's authority. A president cannot, for example, pardon someone convicted of a crime at the state level, and state attorneys general are not appointed by the federal government. Were the legal proceedings against Trump for interference in Georgia's 2020 election to proceed, Trump would have no ability to rid himself of that particular issue. But the Georgia case, centered in Fulton County, is likely dead. The precedent of a sitting president being immune from prosecution applies even at the state level. That means that the case would effectively be on hold for the 4 years of Trump's second term. Rahmani explained, Trump, like any criminal defendant, has a right to a speedy trial, so staying or putting the cases on hold for 4 years until he is out of office would not be an option either. As dispiriting as it may be to many Democrats, Donald Trump's re-election appears to have closed the book on investigations into his role in subverting the 2020 election. But what of his outstanding convictions? 34 felony counts is no small thing, and as it was a matter for New York State, Trump has no ability to pardon himself. He has twice succeeded in delaying sentencing. A decision has yet to be made on Trump's request to toss the convictions altogether due to a Supreme Court ruling that presidents enjoy total immunity for official acts. Still, he could still face sentencing if Judge Juan Merchan rules against him.
We're wasting our time with this trial. With a Democrat judge from the clubhouses, it's a disgrace.
However, Rahmani believes that Trump was never likely to face jail time, even if he had lost the 2024 election. As he put it, Merchan didn't remand Trump despite 10 violations of his gag order. Merchan doesn't have the stomach to imprison a former president or president-elect. Nor would it be appropriate for a defendant with no criminal history convicted of Class E felonies, the least serious under New York law. Rahmani also thinks that, if Trump faces sentencing of any kind, he's likely to appeal it all the way to the Supreme Court, a third of which he appointed himself.